What's going on, people? You know what time it is. Like, comment, subscribe if you like the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of today's topic. I'm gonna tackle two things today, one of which I've been told to talk about, but I haven't really thoroughly researched yet, and the other one, it just kept stumbling across my feed, and I got a habit to ignore stuff like this unless it's like super like in your face, which this one was. I just kept hearing so many freaking stories. The first one I want to talk about, of course, is the Takashi 6ix9ine FBI thing. Here's my thing about Takashi 6ix9ine. Dude is very interesting, and I don't think he's a bad rapper, and he's got this old gritty type style, which is cool. And like I said, I don't judge nobody by what they do out of the booth in terms of mic skills. That ain't me. But dude's always in the news, and it's suspect because it seems like a lot of that shit he does is done just for publicity. Like, I can't remember half the shit this dude's been through in the last 7 months. He's been in people's timelines and headlines for like 6 months. Like, every month it was something new. I'm like, yo, this guy. I started to realize a pattern. Like, every time dude's got a project or something he's working on or wants to promote, something happens. So I started to notice that pretty much. So I kind of slowly backed off of it. I mean, I try not to get too involved in dude shit because it's always something, and it doesn't ever seem like none of the shit's true. Nothing ever happens to prove that it's true. But this FBI shit, the first thing I heard was he got yanked up by the FBI for some racketeering charges, which carried like up to life, I think. And then the week before that, I heard that he fired his whole squad, which was right before he did a Breakfast Club interview. So I'm like, this dude probably did that shit just so people could watch his Breakfast Club interview to give him more clout or whatever, which is smart. That's a smart move. But I mean, I don't take shit like that serious from him anyway. So, I heard about the FBI shit, and then I heard that another story that the people that he fired were trying to kill him, and the FBI yanked him up because they knew he was about to die, and he signed a waiver to make the FBI let him go, and they came and arrested him again because some bullshit. It's too much. The dude Takashi 6ix9ine is a super troll. That's one thing you gotta realize about this dude. The dude is very successful in music, and it's not necessarily just because of his music. This dude knows how to put himself out there, and it works. It works every time. The dude gets more and more fans every time, more and more buzz, more views, more album sales, whatever, more spins. He's keeping himself relevant. I mean, and at this point, honestly, I kind of feel like most of this shit that happens for real is basically him just doing that shit just for clout. So I mean, I don't fully believe the whole story. I would need to see some official FBI documents, which I don't bother to even look for. I don't care. But I mean, I don't believe that shit's even true for real. Like, it's always something with this guy, man. So for me, it's like, nah, whatever. So yeah, dude's like I said, he's a very interesting dude, the way he presents himself and the way he keeps himself out there. But that's about as far as it goes for me. So that's all I gotta say about that, pretty much. As far as the Joyner Lucas Tory Lanez joint goes, I haven't actually heard either diss track. I've been so busy since I came back from New York, I haven't heard them. I will say Joyner Lucas is disgusting, and I've heard I don't remember which verse I've heard from Tory Lanez, but it wasn't bad. He's pretty good, actually. So my thing is this, like, I gotta check this shit out because I'm liking the way this hip-hop is going. It's going back to the days where people would battle. I think for a long time, hip-hop heads were afraid to battle because the LL Cool J cannabis thing was very prevalent. And, like, anybody LL Cool J beat, they basically fell off. Like it was seen by the public eye that cannabis lost to LL Cool J, which all of us underground heads know that wasn't true. Cannabis did beat Cool J, but by public perception, that's really what matters when it comes to the industry. Public perception was cannabis took a L. So as a result, cannabis fell off, and nobody really wanted to fuck with him no more. And then, Wyclef didn't help. And a lot of artists since then, they were afraid, and I feel like motherfuckers was afraid to battle for real. Like when they were really on a coming up or whatever, they was afraid to battle because they felt like it wasn't worth it. I never agreed with that shit. I was always type of dude, yo, this is an art. This is how this shit started. It started off as showmanship, and it started off as a craft and lyrical wordsmanship, man. This is hip hop, yo. This is what people do. But motherfuckers don't see it that way, I guess. So They didn't anyway. But I think the battle with Drake and Pusha T really pushed the culture forward and kind of backwards, because it took us back to the time when people wasn't scared to get in there and mix it up. Like Drake lost that shit. He got bodied by Pusha T. But he came out and he still did very well with his album. Like his shit he still had memes. He still had, like, you know, people making little challenge videos and shit. The dude won. I mean, in the long run, he won the war, because, you know, Pusha T's never been as prevalent as an artist as Drake has. But I mean, if you really think about it, you know, cats seeing this and seeing that Drake lost, but he's still able to move music and support his family and support himself, it's like, fuck it, why not then? So motherfuckers is going in there and mixing it up. I'm good with that. I got no problem with that at all. So I mean, I think that battle, it really pushed the culture forward, man. I tip my hat off to Drake and Pusha T for setting that shit off. Somebody had to be sacrificed, yo, and it had to be Drake, I guess. You know, he got a good record though. He's 1-1. You know, he bodied Meek Mill, and he got bodied. So it is what it is, you know. So the funny thing is, he got bodied the same way by Pusha T, the same way he bodied Meek. So what can I say, man? Shit comes around full circle, I guess. But I mean, yeah, I think it's good for the culture. So I'm about to jump on probably a little later on. I'll do a video tomorrow and let you know what I think of the tracks, and pretty much go from there. But I haven't actually heard either one of them yet, because like I said, I've been so fucking busy running around. I haven't had shit to do. I've been tired when I got home. Shit's all over the place right now. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about what we talked about today so far. Which one should I listen to first, the Joyner Lucas, or should I listen to the Tory Lanez joint? Like, comment, subscribe. Of course, if you can hit that subscribe button with your knuckle, you're an excellent puncher with knockout accuracy. Meanwhile, I will catch you guys on the flip side next time I do a video. It'll probably be tomorrow, more than likely. All right, y'all take it easy. Be safe out there. Get that money. Peace.